Jai Sri Krishna. In today's session, we will continue our study of chapter 6 of the Bhagavad Gita by reciting verses 10 to 19. Building upon our previous sessions learning, where Lord Krishna describes the mental attributes of a yogi. In these verses, he guides us in the practices He guides us in the practices needed to develop unwavering focus, redirecting mind from distractions and centering it to the Supreme. So, what does centering our mind to Supreme implies? It implies decluttering our mind, freeing our mind from the thoughts of past events, freeing our mind from the imaginary thoughts of the future. That's what centering one's mind to the Supreme mean. So let's first recite the verses, then we will look into the meaning and significance of this. Om Sri Bhagavan Vach Yogi Yunjit Satatam Atmanam Rahasi Sthitah एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीर परिग्रहः शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिन्कुशोत्तरम् तत्रेकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यच्चित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्ज्यात् योगम् आत्मविशुद्धये समं कायशिरो ग्रीवं धारयन् अचलम् अस्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन् प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभिर्ब्रह्मचारी व्रते स्थितः मनः संयममच्चित्तो युक्त आसीत् मत्परः युञ्जनैवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति नात्यश्नतस्तु योगस्ति न चैकान्तं मनश्नतः न चातिस्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यो युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा यथा दीपो निवातस्थो नेङ्गते सोपमा स्मृता योगिनो यत्ते चित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मनः. Lord Krishna instructs. Lord Krishna instructs. A yogi should withdraw to a quiet place, continuously engaging in self-reflection, with mind and intellect under control, devoid of aspirations and sense of ownership. In verse 11 and 12, Lord Krishna describes the practice for cultivating deep focus. He says, one should sit in clean and comfortable place on an asan, meaning seat, which is neither too high nor too low, with body, neck, and head vertically aligned Focusing inwardly, the yogi should hold a single pointed concentration. A single pointed concentration meaning freeing our mind from all the thoughts, past, future, all the thoughts, and then controlling the and thereby controlling the wandering of mind and senses. Through this meditation, he should purify his mind. So, what does purification of mind here mean? It means overcoming the tendency of mind to wander. Our mind is of wandering nature. It has tendency to wander in different directions. Go to past, go to future, think about him, think about her, think about that place, think about this place. So purification of mind means stopping this wandering of mind and curb the mushrooming desires. Desires keep mushrooming, aspirations keep mushrooming in our mind, which causes pain and which is one of the main reasons of our misery as a human being. Okay, so curbing mushrooming desires and aspirations. So, how it can be done? It can be done when we start living in awareness, when we give higher authority to our consciousness. Let your consciousness, let your awareness control your mind by giving higher authority to it. You establish yourself in consciousness, in awareness, and control your mind. And by doing so, a yogi attains peace and freedom from fear. So, in general, future insecurity, the thought of future makes us fearful. So, when we have uncluttered our mind of, from the thoughts of future, we get freedom from fear. When, when you reach this state, you surrender fully to the Supreme. Surrender fully to the Supreme. Because if you don't focus your mind somewhere, it has tendency to wander away. It has tendency to go haywire. So Lord Krishna explains that by engaging the mind consistently in the thoughts of the Supreme, a yogi attains liberation, mukti, which is the ultimate aim of Adhyatma. So, as we told before reciting the verses, focusing on the Supreme implies decluttering our mind. It implies freeing our mind from the thoughts of past and future. Next, Lord Krishna emphasizes balancing. He instructs that we should live balanced life. So, a yogi should moderate their diet, recreation, sleep, and actions, thereby avoiding extremes that bring suffering. Extreme of anything brings suffering. So, Lord Krishna, you know, suggests that live a balanced life and avoid extremes. So, here it is notable that Lord Krishna doesn't advocate for fasting or jagran, that is sleeplessness, staying awake whole night, or extreme practices to please the divine. No, you should not, you know, understand, or you should not have this notion that through fasting, through self harm, I can please the God or please the divinity. No, this is denounced in Gita. Rather, the recommendation is to live a balanced life. Yukta hari viharasya. So, no self harm. Don't do anything which is hurting, to your physique, that is your body, or to your mind, in the name of pleasing the divine. Then Lord Krishna says, one who cultivates inner focus frees himself from the desire or personal aspiration. One who cultivates inner focus and frees himself from desire and personal aspirations is a true yogi. In the 19th verse, Lord Krishna says, the state of mind, what should be the state of mind? No wandering, no past, no future thoughts, past and future thoughts. So, in that state, mind fully focused on the Supreme, how it will be? It will be like the flame of a lamp in windless place. The flame of lamp in windless place will be like this. Similarly, our mind should be focused like this. No wandering in past, future, him, her, or anything else. And that's how we will attain peace. We will attain bliss, the pleasure of which is incomparable. It cannot be compared with the pleasure that we get, by acquiring material things or from material things. And that's going to be the learning in the upcoming session, where Lord Krishna will talk about this higher happiness, this transcendental happiness that is not possible in this material world through material things. Once a yogi acquires the attributes that he has so far talked about. So keep watching. Thank you very much.